Okay, so once you've got a website and you've got people coming there and, maybe they're downloading a brochure or they're contacting you or, contact us or whatever they're doing, from that interaction point when you get their email address or you get their phone number, you need to have some automation that's going to send them an email. That email going to them immediately is important because it's creating a contact that's now trackable. So we always recommend that these emails that they get come in a series. The first email they'll get will directly answer what they just did. Congratulations on the download. And then it will sell them a little bit. It'll give them a little bit of the story about you and will make them feel comfortable with you. And then maybe a day later or 2 days later, or depending on what your product is, will depend on how much you want to email them, but they should get another email from you. And in this email series that I'm talking about is a way for you to educate every customer that comes into your pipeline with the same information in the same order. So the most important information leads first, then a little bit more information comes second, then a little bit more information. You're just training the customer slowly. And by setting up this sort of email pathway of automatic emails, you're creating a higher likelihood of one of them converting the customer, and thus you increase your conversion rate. So basically what we recommend is that this service be done directly after building your site, and it be used so that we can draft you maybe the first 5 or 6 emails, depending on how long they need to be. I mean, in some industries, you might need a really long email and then a couple of short ones, or you might need like 10 really, really short ones that are kind of cute and funny, depending on what the industry is and how the customer wants to be spoken to. But we'll design that with you. We'll come up with your email pathway, we call it. We'll design your email pathway with you and write the emails for you to sound compelling and to sound interesting. Now, sometimes these email pathways include a little bit of graphics or something funny. So, for example, one of our clients, they're called Lightyear Docs. They create, what they do for a business is they allow accountants and lawyers to produce legal documents and accounting documents very quickly at light speed. Without needing to manually write the whole documents over and over again. So it's kind of like a templated system that allows professionals to write varying degrees of expertise, legal and accounting documents very quickly. So their first email that goes out when you sign up as one of their customers is this really funny like play on the Star Wars concept, where it's like, you're about to become a document creating Jedi, and there's 2 ways that we allow you to do that now that you've become a customer. Step 1 is you can either schedule an appointment with one of our document gurus, or you can do it yourself and watch one of our DIY videos. And then directly underneath that, there's a picture of Yoda, and it says, speak to a guru. And then next to it, there's a picture of Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber, and it says, skywalk your way through it yourself. And it's just a cute little fun thing that makes people have a little giggle and lighten up a little bit and think to themselves, I really like these guys. They're a cool brand. And it creates that brand character and creates a relationship with your customer that's difficult for other competitors to now mimic, because they're trying to be all serious and you've become the customer's friend. So emails don't necessarily have to be all salesy. They can be really cool. We once did a campaign for a tiny home company, and when I think like email 5 was like, hey, because we haven't heard from you, if you give us a call in the next X amount of minutes, we're going to do a price drop. And then it had a picture of Obama, doing his famous mic drop. And then it was, even the president sort of doing this mic drop on this email. And it was just something funny and comical that made people laugh. And we actually got a huge response to that one email. And the client loved it because it showed brand personality. the tiny home company was kind of cool and modern and young and youthful, and it was something that was on brand and on point, and it made people chuckle and laugh and feel like they were becoming friends with this brand and that they liked the brand. And when they've got these other companies trying to get their work, and they're just very functional companies that just build stuff, and it makes it not even a comparison, you know. So this sales email pathway is very, very valuable to your business, because you create the coolest conversation once, and then every time a customer interacts with your brand online, they're going to get that same communication, that same awesome set of emails. So getting it right once it's a no-brainer. You just do it once, you do it right, and you never do it again.